Hey gang, what's going on? So I know I'll see you later for the lineup video and tonight for the recap, but when there's news, there's news. And when there's Yankees news, there's Yankees news. And I normally relax on Sunday, but I can't not give it to you, right? So I'm going to do that. And I'm going to link the video, the article down below. It's from the New York Post, okay? And so you can see it for yourself. And John Heyman's actually tweeted about it now. He's confirming it too. The Yankees are in active discussions with the Kansas City Royals about acquiring Andrew Benetendi, left-handed hitting outfielder Andrew Benetendi. And there's no further details as to whether the trade can be expanded for bullpen, but the other piece of this is that the Yankees are also looking to acquire a reliever. So I had initially thought that they might not because of the guys that they've signed recently, but they are looking to acquire a reliever, and apparently they're further along in the process than they are acquiring an outfielder. So, you know, there's a chance they might get a reliever from one team and an outfielder from another team. The Royals, to me, represent a fit for a good multiplayer trade, but who knows what's going to happen here. Now, one of the things that, you know, pops out to me before I even go into the Joey Gallo situation is the fact that they're going after someone like Andrew Benetendi rather than an Ian Happ or a Brian Reynolds, who is my number one fit, leads me to believe also that, you know, they're looking to maybe use some of the higher-end prospects for a trade for a starting pitcher, which I hope they do. Now, there's no indication about this with this article saying that they're engaged in starting pitching talks. I know they've showed interest in Luis Castillo, and again, the fact is I hope that they get a starting pitcher one way or another. I think it's obvious that they need one, particularly with, you know, some regression with some of the starters and innings limits coming soon for a couple of these guys too. I think it'd be a wise idea. As much as I like, you know, a Ken Wolochuk or a J.P. Sears, they are in a World Series where you cannot rely on the prospects only. So, but we'll see what happens there. Now, the Yankees are apparently, like I said, they're apparently making more progress in the reliever talks than they are the outfielder talks. But they are in active discussions for both now. So, and I do think they have expressed the desire to bring in, at the very least, the outfielder before the trade deadline, so to give them enough time to adapt to the team, see how well the chemistry works, because chemistry is off the hook on this team, and they don't want to disrupt that. So the right fit, obviously, is an important thing. And Andrew Benetendi, I mean, he's playoff tested. He was with the Red Sox, and he's similar to Joey Gallo. He's a more consistent offensive profile than Joey Gallo. Obviously, he doesn't have the power profile that Joey Gallo does, but he's a consistent left-handed hitter. He's hitting over 300. Okay, and he's an elite defender like Gallo is. He doesn't have the cannon of an arm that Gallo does, but it is what it is. Now, speaking of Gallo, they're also looking to move Gallo, and they've identified two teams, the Padres and the Rangers, that who have history and also have interest here. So I'm not expecting any big return. I mean, simple, a marginal prospect and payroll relief be totally fine. You know, Gallo's expressed a desire to stay, but I think he understands that he's probably going to get moved, and the fact that they're in active discussions now, and particularly with an outfielder that they would be replacing him with, then I think both will happen at some point soon. So once this news continues and gets a little bit more, obviously, concrete, I will feed it to you, so don't leave without subscribing to this channel. Make sure you do that if you haven't done so yet. I want to make sure you don't miss anything, particularly as it comes to the Yankees. It's going to get crazy next couple weeks, and I'm going to fill you in on everything. So, but that's news right now. Active discussions with Andrew Benetendi, looking to move Gallo, and they're also in active discussions in the bullpen market. Now, like I said, I mean, a Scott Barlow, Andrew Benetendi combo trade would be fantastic. But again, they might want to keep some of the higher-end prospects, because I think for a trade of somebody like of a Luis Castillo, you're going to have to probably move an Oswald Peraza to get him, and some other guys. So, not going to have to move Volpe, I'd be shocked, or Jason Dominguez for Luis Castillo. But Oswald Peraza represents a good fit. He's a shortstop. He has played second, but they've got Jonathan India there, so I think Peraza would be a good guy to frontline a package for a frontline starter. So, and but you guys let me know what you think. You know, what do you think about Benetendi? What would you give up for a Benetendi trade? You know, that's what I'm really curious about. But obviously, anything else that comes out, you're going to find out about it here. But I needed to get this to you right away. Talk to you later.